Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 3 here on Lapis Lakeside for the not the second. Yes, technically it is the second growth week. I almost said the second week of the anniversary festival. My brain's all over the place. Anyway, we're gonna start off with 99 sleep points and 1,000. Jeez, get it together, my dude. 10,896 sneaky snacking. My brain is super smooth today, so that's gonna go ahead and let us know what this video is gonna be about. 25 diamonds for going to bed on time, 99 sleep points puts us at 1,631. Yay, I can actually do math. And then we're gonna move on to our daily lottery is gonna give us another 10 diamonds. We're actually getting very lucky with these diamonds lately. Couple of medals that gave us some diamonds yesterday, some more diamonds today. I like diamonds. Keep them coming. But let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report. Let's see what we get. A dozing would be nice. I would like to catch a proper triple honey Bulbasaur, but also at the same time, I'm kind of fine with waiting after the investment I just made in the other one that's double honey. So 8 hours, 24 minutes of sleep, 99 sleep score. Dozing is looking pretty high. Snoozing is kind of low. Slumbering's pretty high though. Let's see, is it slumbering? It's dozing. Okay. 1% dozing, more dozing than usual. And then that's going to give us, we should have a decent amount of spawns, 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, I think we get 6. I don't think we hit 7 just yet. 18.6 million, not bad at all. Probably going to be at least one Bulbasaur. But let's see. What do we get? Hey, Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Ekans, Bellsprout. Oops. Oh no, I did hit the right things. Okay, Primeape and a Psyduck. Pretty good spawns, actually. Pretty good spawns. Hopefully somebody's hungry. We could use a good Chikorita. We could use a better Bellsprout. Bulbasaur, we still could use a better one. So a lot of stuff for us to catch on the dozing. No one's hungry, huh? Not a single person? Well, we did get the Chikorita set up for the bonus biscuit, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and take the Chikorita home. Pretty bad that no one's hungry. Pretty bad. Let's see. We'll do the same. We'll try to set up Bellsprout. We're gonna have to start saving our biscuits. It's very early on in the month, and I am using a lot of biscuits. What I need is like a couple of months where we don't really have anything show up so I can really stock up on these biscuits that we can buy from the store. That would be nice. Let's see, a critical capture right here would be nice. Crit cap. So close. So close. Either that or I need to get some more great biscuits and start actually using them. +1. I mean, we got the big hit. We might as well try to take this home. It clearly wanted to go home with us today, so it's going home. Another big hit. It really wanted to go home with us today. It really wanted to make sure that it got full. Could have used one of those on the Bellsprout, but you know what? It is what it is. We're going to take home 2 Pokemon today, and that's perfectly fine with me. That's going to give us a couple of things to look at, and hopefully one of them is good. Hopefully. What? Ooh, yeah, what candy do we send out? Probably the Bellsprout for the tomato or potatoes, but at the same time, we got Sprigatito now, so it's not really super helpful. Yeah, Chikorita candy's probably a good call. Probably a good call for most people in my friends list, just to either help them with Lapis or get them prepared for Lapis. Another 896 research XP and 1,846 dream shards. Feel like you could probably make a pretty good case for Bulbasaur too, but I think Chikorita candy's pretty good. Level 14 and hardy. I know I could use some more Chikorita candy. We've got Cocoa Double Honey with research XP bonus. Yay. And ingredient finder. Yay. Not good. Helping speed. Yay. That actually is good. Skill level up. And inventory up S. Nope. And hardy is neutral, so yeah, not great. Not great. This one's definitely going to live with the professor. Probably only going to be about 40. 40 or 45. Ooh, maybe not even that high. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, 39 PR. It definitely going to live with the professor. Has nothing that we want. So that's an easy one. We can go ahead and move on. Let's get our Bulbasaur ready to go. Level 14 and timid. Well, we know what the level 10 is now. I got ahead of myself. Honey, honey, potato, just like the other one. Maybe. Or is the other one honey, honey, tomato? I don't remember. It was one of those two. We know it's berry finding. Research XP bonus again. Ingredient finder S and M. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Inventory up S. Timid is speed of help down though. That's pretty bad. Berry finding is good to find, but not really that big of a deal with this Bulbasaur specifically, I don't think. So yeah. Yeah, probably not great. Probably not great. So let's see. Let's go ahead and calculate this one out. Oh. Well, that was way worse than I thought it was going to be. And even at level 50, it doesn't jump up that much. How much does it jump at 75? Definitely not going to be taking this one home. Definitely sending this one to the professor because this is so bad. Oh, yeah, 75. I really just want to see where this goes to with Ingredient Finder M. Climbing higher and higher. We're not going to use it because it takes entirely too long to actually get good. So yeah, definitely not happening. But let's just see what this turns out to be at 75. That's the only one I really care about. Oh wait, no, 75 is going super slow. Never mind. We're not waiting for that. That's going to take forever. I don't know what is going on with my computer or the site today, but we ain't waiting on that. This one's definitely going to the professor. I'm going to let that run. I am still so terrible at this because my brain, I told you all at the beginning of this video, my brain was not here and this was going to happen. This one's not going home with us. Let's go ahead and rerun that Chikorita real fast because that won't take very long. I don't even remember what it was. I know it was research XP bonus. And we're gonna go back to camp. We're gonna look this one up real quick. Research XP bonus, it was bad. I can tell you that much. I know that much, that it was not good. That Venusaur was also very bad. Level 10, it was a 1 PR. Sorry about all that. My brain has just not been here all week. It wasn't you, I don't think. It was the other one, right? Yeah, it was this one. Research XP bonus, Ingredient Finder S, Helping Speed S, Skill Level Up S, Inventory Up S with Hardy Nature. It was bad too. Berry Strength, Calculate. Just dumb today. Super smooth brain. Yeah, 38, was it 38, 36, somewhere around there? PR for the final. It was bad. I know that. Definitely not good. But I don't even remember, and it was only a couple minutes ago. Yeah, 38 PR. Terrible. Going to the professor. Matter of fact, let's just send you both right now. Both of you and you. To the professor right now. All right, now let's get back to normal. Let's try to remember to do things the right way today. Let's try to get our brain back in it. So we do have, ooh, new news. Yes, we finally have some new news. We got some Good Sleep Day bundles, volume 13 of finally announced. 1,500 diamonds as always, and it looks like the same bundle as always. The 2 growth incense, 2 luck incense, 2 focus incense, and 9 grape biscuits. Again, if you got the diamonds, you can afford the bundle. It's not terrible. It's not the worst for what it is for 1,500 diamonds. You're getting a discount on the grape biscuits, and essentially all the incense are free. So as always, the Good Sleep Day bundle, Pretty decent if you want to drop the diamonds on it. Personally, I've never bought it. Don't know if I ever will. I'd have to have a large surplus of diamonds for me to do it. But yeah, it's not a bad bundle. And then Good Sleep Day number 13. We do already know when this is coming, but let's get a refresher. It's going to be Monday, August 19th, which is still a week and a half away, a little over a week and a half. So not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. And then the full moon is August 20th. Of course, it's always in all areas. We are, since it is a Tuesday, where we're going to get the night of the full moon, we do get drowsy power ×3. So if you can really push through some ranks, maybe one of the lower islands, if you still need some area bonus there, it might be a good idea to go there and really push through some ranks very early on Monday and Tuesday and get that ×3 on your Tuesday night sleep research. So could be very helpful. Also, if you have the growth incense, yes, the growth incense from the growth week bundles, Tuesday is going to be the time to use that as well to get that ×6 sleep XP. That's a very good time to use it. So good looking out. Also, oh, I forgot all about the greater appearance rate of Clefairy, Clefable, and Cleffa. I completely forgot that was a thing because I haven't paid attention to that particular bonus in a long time. But yeah, if you need one, if you're starting out and you need a good healer, the Good Sleep Day is a good time to try to find you a very good healer as well. So if you need to stock up some biscuits and get ready for that, that's a good time to do so. All right, good news, Good Sleep Day news. Let's go ahead and jump into the community reports. And we're going to get about 41 of them. Not bad, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 that doubled up. Very nice. Hey, Sleepy Rick, we made it to level 5. Let's go. All right, anybody else level 5? Nope, just the one with 2 small handy candies. All right, very, very good. All right, now we can jump into the meat and potatoes. We can go ahead and grab our hopefully double. Only single. Didn't get a single double yesterday. Not helpful, but this dude triggered about 3 or 4 times yesterday. This one's really good about triggering its main skill. Very good. That is a very good amount of eggs too, because we were kind of slacking on the eggs yesterday at Bomba Snow. How about you? You were slacking on eggs too, which is not good. It's not putting us where we want to be. Nothing but eggs and berries and a skill trigger. I mean, yeah, that's okay. That is a lot of berries, my dude. Not much honey at all. I mean, Pinsir was giving me more honey in the morning than that. That's not a good sign. That doesn't make me feel good about my investment. Uh-oh. I mean, we should still have enough to make the fruity flan. I don't think that'll be a problem. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. We need 2 milk. Okay, well, we need 2 milk and 3 honey. I know what to do. Luckily today I have a thing that I gotta do, so I'm up early today and recording early. So I'm gonna hold off on breakfast. I'm not gonna make breakfast in today's video because with that little bit, if that's all we need, I know exactly what to do. We should have, let me double check and make sure that we're good before I do this, but I'm pretty sure we were good last night before I went to bed. I just wanted to have the overnight excess. Always got to double check for a skill trigger now. Don't want to get rid of one by accident. I'm pretty sure that we are very good on apples. Yes, we have enough apples for all of today and tomorrow. So now we can swap in that war turtle and get some milk built back up, and we should be in a pretty good spot. And that gives us, we have plenty of time to get the 3 honey and the 2 milk that we need. So no worries there. I can do that before lunchtime and we should be golden. Unless I just get very unlucky and get nothing but berries, which could happen. Or one thing we could do, probably isn't going to work. It's a gamble. Probably isn't going to work, but we could try it. Just to be on the safe side, I'd rather do this and it work out than not do it at all. But let's see, we did get it, one ingredient ticket. Let's see if we get that milk. Nope, tails and herbs. All right, well, nope, not gonna work today. Not gonna work. All right, It's fine. We got plenty of time for me to get what we need for breakfast for breakfast before lunch rolls around, and then before dinner rolls around. Skill trigger. Glad it showed up now, because that means what is everybody's energy at? We should be at a very good spot. It'd be like 121, 128, 121, 118, 121. Out of just sheer curiosity. What about Skeledirge? Did I put you in the box at 150? 124. Kind of surprising. I actually thought it would be more. Like I said, Skeledirge triggers very, very often. And that only comes from sleep sessions. I always forget that. I mix that up. I always think energy recovery bonus applies to charging your own energy. It does not. It's only the nature that does that. Anyway, even with main skill chance down, Skeledirge is triggering very frequently. So that's very good. Okay, so gonna hold off on breakfast, but we're still fine. No worries there. Get Snorlax to Great 2, grab our 1400 Dream Shards for doing that. The rest we are definitely going to get done. It's looking like we're going to give out the biscuits because we keep finding stuff that we want to catch. And at this point, even if I give out no more Poke Biscuits, the bonus biscuits will be enough to get us that mission on Sunday. So that's happening. Other than that, I mean, we had a couple of lackluster catches. We didn't get to make breakfast, but good sleep day bundles are coming. Good sleep days right around the corner. Speaking of bundles, you know what? I think I do want to buy one. I think I just want that growth incense. 3 biscuit. Oh, and it gives me 3 more biscuits. So it's 3 biscuits, 1 growth incense, 1 small dream cluster, 8 biscuits, 2 growth incense, a handy candy M. I think at this point, honestly, it's funny. Like, I was talking about how it would be better to buy. You know what? I was saying it'd be better to get the small bundle twice than to buy 1 medium bundle. But the extra 2 biscuits are kind of calling my name with how much I've been using biscuits. And a medium handy candy that I could use for something really nice later on. Whereas Dream Shards, yeah, they are very valuable, but a small cluster is 1 small cluster or 2 small clusters is not going to make a huge difference in the long run. Whereas Handy Candy M is actually going to make a bigger difference. And 2 extra biscuits with how much I've been going through them, kind of leaning that way. So I am going to spend the 600. I normally don't like to dip below 500 because I always like to be able to buy a good camp ticket, which we haven't used in a long time. I always like to have enough diamonds to buy a good camp ticket for whenever I may need one. But I have a feeling that by the time we get to where we want one, I'll probably have 60 diamonds before then. So I'm not really worried about it that much. But yeah, I think those Poke Biscuits will come in very handy, and I can use that growth incense on Good Sleep Day like we were talking about. But that's going to be where I leave you today. Kind of a short video compared to what we have been doing lately, but yeah, it's a fun video, especially with my brain being super dumb. Sorry about all that again, but anyway, thank you for watching the video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Flightmaster, Illusion, JP Waite, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel and become an ace trainer today and get early access to the videos, click on that join button right next to the subscribe button. And then while you're down there, go ahead and click the link to the Discord in the description box. Go ahead and come join us over there. That is completely free. Come hang out, talk about Pokemon Sleep and other video games. Other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.